What is up, my Ixians, and welcome to my little Abrams tutorial on how I use him. Not necessarily how he should be played, but more on how I play him. I feel like he can be used in many ways, so showcasing one way of playing him is better for the sake of time, since I don't got much of it nowadays. But to get right into it, let's talk about the build I use, which is the one right here. This build is supposed to get you both all the quotas met and keep you active with damage and sustain with the soul lead. Especially with the changes made to the cultists, I think it would be better on my type of playstyle since I like more melee than gun. But because of the recent changes they made to gun, I feel like I can run both and deal damage, since melee is pretty much gun in disguise and they both kind of play off each other, which is really nice. So to explain the build, monster into cultist is supposed to allow you to shove waves faster and will allow you to have more freedom to gain a lead off of camps and boxes and have a consistent cycle of souls on and off lane, from boxes and minion waves to camps. The little golden statues that give you buffs, you'd want to farm a lot of those as well to scale your damage on top of your health, on top of your cooldown as well. Getting your camps and boxes fast enough to get all your lane minions will reward you with a generous lead and is a huge bonus if you manage to kill someone in lane multiple times even. Only use your cultist on T3 monster, by the way, never a smaller version unless there is none on the map. Not to mention sinner sacrifices, or gambles as you'd call them, give you permanent buffs which also give you weapon damage, spirit damage, health, cooldown reduction, fire rate. You'd want to farm those as much as well to also scale every aspect of your hero, because if you build them up a lot and farm them a lot every time they are up, you will scale even harder than before or than usual. So please utilize those as much as you can as Abrams and try to hog them as much as you can and try to steal them as much as you can. The point is, the faster you get your cultist, the better, since even though you don't have a T3 camp till 8 minutes, if you get it sooner, you will have an early chance at building the rest of your build, which will enable earlier spikes like point blank into Phantom Strike, which is where your quotas for weapon will be first met, following with your vitality quota being met instantly as well, because Phantom Strike is a 64k item and you will need that to engage instantly against people that are squishy, which you'd want to target, especially with Phantom Strike and the rest of your kit pretty much being a very good burst damage dealer frontliner, which is a little bit crazy. Then to follow up that damage, instead of Hunter's Aura, you will buy Bullet Resist Shredder to amp your melee and gun damage, to then buy Snatch to reach your spirit quota and to start your spirit damage as well. From here you can do two things. If you are an absolute monster by this point, which is around a little over 20 minutes by this point, you can build lots of sustain or continue the damage upgrades with Berserker and weighted shots, offering both a little bit of resistance and debuff reducing effects with weighted shots, which got buffed this patch, which is really nice for Abrams. And even then, please do not be scared of counter building after the spirit quota, because by this time, even so, you can still get out damage with specific comps. So look and read at the counters so you can choose what will make the game easier for you to allow you to both deal damage and survive longer, and deal with counters that counter you to counter them back. And I am all out of time. That's how I play Abrams. I should have also probably made an entire explanation on how to melee as well, but that I don't have the time for to fit into this video, because I am in a little bit of a time crunch at this moment. But if this video gets like, I don't know, 200 likes or something, I'll make a video specifically on every detail I know about melee and how to use it. But for now, that's all the time I have. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I am live here on YouTube and on Twitch, so just follow me on both if you are interested, and probably even join the Discord if you're down. I don't really promote these things often, but just this one time, I guess. But anywho, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this helped you a little bit to play Abrams better, for the better. And I am hoping to see more Abrams improve in this game and use melee more, because it's a very underutilized playstyle that I think is very fun and more people should try it out once at least. Bye-bye.